We are really excited about being on this project together. Mostly, I think what we were impressed with was the tools that are present in Blackboard Learn that are going to really help us bring these 4 courses together. The presentation by Chris Genter on Merlot made very clear that we've not only got resources on Merlot that we can access for the course, we think there are some tools there, but that we can begin to contribute as scholars to that community. The other thing that we really like about Blackboard Learn is that even though we're going to be running 4 courses, we can have some shared space in this virtual environment that will allow our students to really be, to feel that they're members of different, of a shared community, even though they are in different courses. And we think that's going to really aid in the support of this overall project. And then finally, the book that we're using, that Chris Fosen recommended, we're really finding that very, very helpful. Chapters 9 and 10, which we will be reporting out on next week, make very clear strategies for helping students read difficult texts and do productive work in communities. So all in all, I think it's going to be a great semester when we introduce these courses.
All right.
Okay, so I'll talk a little bit about the excitement that the group has with respect to this new curriculum and working on it in this particular fashion. Essentially what we're trying to do is to come together as a group of 4 coordinators for these courses and establish a learning community as we construct these courses, as we populate these courses with particular readings and videos. These are the sorts of things that we are then going to be asking our students to do in terms of actively participating with one another and forming their own learning communities. Since these honor seminars are multidisciplinary and team taught, we're going to be really taking on some new challenges. We think that this is a fairly non-traditional, non-disciplinary specific way of teaching. We like the fact that it's an integrated curriculum, and so we have a great deal of excitement about that. We're hoping that we can use this opportunity to construct courses in a way that can convey this level of excitement to the students and be able to create a structure that will connect the individual courses that the students will take over 4 different semesters. Next we have challenges.
So teaching a set of integrated courses presents a unique set of challenges for us, especially because some of us are less technologically savvy than our students. So we're having to teach and train ourselves to be a little more proficient and in fact expert in some technologies with which we were not comfortable. There's also some interesting challenges that are going to happen between, one of the groups will be meeting in a large, the courses will be meeting in a large group once a week and then in a small group, and the coordination of that, figuring out exactly how to align our set of speakers, our set of readings, and make everything make sense for the student is going to be a bit of a challenge. And finally, as John mentioned, navigating students through difficult texts. A lot of us are planning on using some primary texts when we're talking about beauty, nature, truth, and virtue, and ensuring that the students have some sense of how to get through those kinds of readings when they maybe came to us without having that experience in the past is a unique challenge for us.
All right.
All right, one more. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we're thinking as far as student participation in the courses. We plan to have every week there will be one day devoted to small group meetings of fewer than 30 students with one instructor, and there the students will engage in a kind of classic participation, student participation discussion model, where there will be free-floating exchange of ideas under the light guidance of their instructor. But we also have some ideas for other kinds of forms of participation. For example, we will have students likely be integrating the honors courses with the university film series, and so that there will be opportunities for the students to see films that connect to one of the courses and possibly to other courses that they're not currently taking, and also to be interacting with the community at large in a conversation about films. they'll be going to galleries, they'll be going to outside spaces that involve interacting with the broader world. And one of the challenges also that for participation that we haven't quite figured out is how to get students involved in a large group in a way that doesn't just involve lectures. We'll likely be doing some kind of combination in the large group meetings where we'll have 120 students of instructors standing in the front of the class, but also breaking students into smaller groups, and that's something we'll need to think about some more, I think. Okay, so I think that's it. That's it for this week.
Great meeting you guys.
Yeah, we'll talk to you all in about a week.
So we're going to roll the credits here because we have had a technical difficulty. So I'm going to reintroduce the coordinators for the seminars, and we'll start with beauty.
Yes, I'm Heather Altfeld. I'll be coordinating the beauty segment of the honors courses, and I also teach in the English department.
Next, we are going to have the truth coordinator.
Hi, I'm Zanja Udell. I'm in the philosophy department, and I'm also the coordinator for the truth class and an advisor in the honors program.
On to virtue.
Hi, Joel Zimbelman, Department of Comparative Religion and Humanities.
And finally,
For the nature seminar, I'm John Mahoney. I'm the current director for the honors program, and I'm a biology professor, and working with my colleagues to try to put together this very interesting puzzle. Thanks.